Hey guys, welcome back to my second video. I'd like to thank everyone who liked my video and subscribed and watched the whole video to the end. That really supported me because it was my first video and it gave me a lot of confidence to continue this series. So this episode I'm planning on making or finishing my full iron armor. I already got 2 pieces. And to dip a little bit into the create mod by making automatic machines that will help progress us faster through the world. So let's just begin. So we're gonna finish off our iron armor by grabbing all of our iron and just making helmet and iron boots. And now we are fully decked out in iron armor. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, but artifacts are little trinkets that you gain from opening chests or killing monsters like the mimic or mobs that spawn in. There's a chance that they might spawn in with a flame a pendant or a novelty drinking hat. These are all trinkets that you can put on your character to increase stats. Like my novelty drinking hat gives me more drinking speed and eating speed, and my snorkel gives me water breathing, so on and so forth. So anything that you see that is a bit out of normal for normal Minecraft is most likely changed with the artifacts mod. So one of the things that I would like to make with the create mod is a simple cobblestone / iron farm, which basically means that I'll have a mechanical drill breaking the cobblestone and a hopper or a chute grabbing the cobblestone, turning it into a gravel with a grinder or a mill, and then with the millstone it drops out a gravel, which then can be turned into flint and iron using an encased fan. So let's just get started on acquiring the materials. And so the first step in any normal adventure to go and collect resources, you need lots of food. So I'm grabbing the hay bales to create bread. And now for food needs being taken out of the way, with 64 loaves of bread, I'm going to generously borrow his items, which there's nothing to grab because he's poor. There. So the first step to any create mod is to acquire a andesite alloy, which you can make lots of their other materials, which I have noted in my top left here, which is a propeller to make the encased fan, mechanical drill, water wheel, gearbox, wrench, large cogwheel, large cogwheel, mechanical belt, and a shaft to be able to power things. I'm gonna go acquire some andesite right now. Going back here to our very lovely cave, which I said I wouldn't come back to, but now I need to come back to. There is some andesite here, so I'm gonna mine it all up. Okay, no. I've acquired enough andesite to start out a create mod, and it's getting way too dangerous out here. So I'm just gonna grab this copper and just get out of here. And as I arrive here back to my home, I see that it's once again been overrun by monsters. It appears now that after I've gotten here back to base, I've gotten a horde lure potion effect, which is not going to be very good, because if you don't remember, the horde zombies are very powerful and have almost 2 rows of extra health. Nothing happened. That's good. and they have successfully survived the night, I'm going to start crafting all the create materials. So with 2 andesite alloys, you can make 8 shafts, and make some more andesite alloys because you always need it. And if you grab oak logs, you place them down and you strip them like this. It's got your shield. And you right click andesite alloy, you can make andesite a casing. The reason why I want the wrench is that I don't know if I have it unlocked yet. Wrench. You can pick up create mod items with just shift right click, but since we don't have that yet, we can't make it. Now that we have andesite casing, we can make practically almost every single create mod item. First step is a mechanical drill. Mechanical drill is 1 andesite casing, 1 iron ingot, and 3 alloys. And we have made the first drill of many that we're going to use. Let's make 2. Now for the water wheel, to be able to power our mechanical drill, we need any planks and 1 shaft. So just like that, we made some water wheels. And if we make a larger one, it increases the amount of stress units that it gives out. So let's make a couple more. We made 3 and 2. And now all of them. So now let's make some normal cogwheels and large cogwheels to be able to make different rotational power. And we have once again run out of andesite alloy. So I will run back to our cave and acquire some more. Now that I have gathered, after getting 4 stacks of andesite, I'm going to now craft, with the 15 iron ingots, a full stack of andesite alloys. Boom. And I only needed 2 stacks. Great. So now with all of this, making a simple cobblestone farm should come pretty quick. I'm just now realizing how little iron we actually have. So this iron farm is going to be really good. So a millstone is a cogwheel, andesite casing, and polished andesite. Polished andesite is made of 4 andesites. Or you can also make it with andesite too, apparently. Now all of this is all we should need. Just need some water. So come by down to the river here. And since we're gonna need water so often, might as well just make a small infinite source right here. And grab the second one. And here's the second water. Boom. Now just to start out, I'm going to start the farm right here. So now with this, it should give us enough stress units for us to be able to make our farm. So what I'm thinking is if we grab our shears and we grab 2 pieces of leaf from here, 2, and if you did not know, if you grab a water bucket, oak leaf, and you place this down, the water won't spread out, so it has waterlogged the oak leaf. But we don't want to waterlog it yet. What we need first is our horse. And to open up the map, because I remember seeing a lava pool somewhere. Right here. So I'll meet you guys right here. And we're here. So now we're going to grab 1 bucket of lava, because we don't need that much. So now arriving here back at base, drop off my horse in the pen. We can now officially start the small cobblestone farm. And now, since the lava is on top and it is flowing down, when it touches the waterlogged oak leaves, never mind, this discussion is going to have to wait for a bit. I can still keep on going. It creates a cobblestone after it touches. So these 2 will be powered by this cogwheel. If I can power it in time. Coming from that way. They're only normal zombies, so I should be fine. No. And so it begins. Not really a chicken jockey, buddy. That's not very good. So I will properly come back after I finish with dealing with all these undead night zombies. And this is the last one. Huh. There's a second wave? There's a second wave. Oh no. I don't even have iron or material. There's no time. Great. It's just like... Oh, it's... Again? If I can grab my lava bucket, I should be able to make a very crude killing chamber. I just drop this there. Now I just wait until all the zombies burn. I'm a genius. I have done it. I have killed all the horde and did not die a single time. After only slightly burning down the tree, I survived. Now to continue building my cobblestone farm with no interruptions. Shafts will come out like this. I'll have a gearbox, a vertical gearbox, connecting this down, and then I've just realized that you can also use zinc for many of the crafting recipes. So if I separate my zinc in these blast furnaces, ignore the mini Enderman, turn this into nuggets to make an encased chain drive. You might be wondering, what is an encased chain drive? Basically what it is whatever rotational power, it will store that, it will spin it, or the other way, into these two. Now I just need another gearbox, and I'll be good to start collecting the resources. Now with this, we link up these shafts, put a gearbox and then a shaft here, and then this should start breaking the cobblestone. There. But of course, we're not going to be able to collect it yet, because we have not gathered enough iron to make hoppers. I'm going to go to sleep and go to the caves to go get some more iron. Or not sleep at all, because the game still thinks it is a Night of the Undead. And now I can sleep. I see this wolf trying to get my sheep. What if I tame it? I gotta get it unaggroed somehow. Okay. If I take him far enough away from the sheep, he should de-aggro from them and then become normal again. So I can tame him. Or he can just not. There. And now he is my pet. It's time to go to the caves to grab iron. I'm gonna sit you here, buddy, so you don't die instantly, like I did. We're coming back here because I might have taken all the andesite from this area, but I have not yet mined all the minerals, like coal, copper, and iron. In the create mod pack, copper is actually more useful now than in just vanilla Minecraft, where it just does pretty okay armor and garbage tools. At least copper is better than gold because with a copper it can actually mine copper, when gold can't mine itself. The deeper and deeper we go, the more dangerous things will become. Now we're back here in the dreaded place where I died, like 2 or 3 times. That's a witch, which seems to be coming straight for us. And we have been able to kill the witch. Torched. Huh. Can't believe I just now got that achievement. Poison is not a real threat if you are alone, because it only brings you down to half a heart, so it's not really a big of an issue. It's only an issue if you are in a cave and that mobs can spawn in, which is exactly where I am right now. That's a mimic right there. Netherite material, that's crazy look. I'm gonna replace this because it looks cooler and it has more durability. And a furnace. I don't have a shield with me. This should be fine if I set my spawn here. Now I'll be fine. I'm not fine. My game crashed, so apparently with the mod pack that I made, every time I die, my game crashes. This is fun, but the good part is I set my spawn here, so it's not as bad that I died. And after killing that mimic, it dropped the power glove. It's one of my more favorite it's one of my more favorite trinkets to have, because it increases my damage overall, which makes it very overpowered. Now that I have been able to vanquish the mimic, loot. No loot. I didn't add a mod for fletching tables. And a crystal heart. These give me extra HP, as you can see at my heart rows. Also gave a lot of stuff, even an extra chest plate and some extra string. He's got 21 raw zinc. That is amazing. I see on my mini map here on my top right, that there is a trial chamber here. In a future episode, I will be willing to explore that. For this episode, we're just figuring out create mod, and that's a second mimic. Okay, this time I know exactly what to do. So first, I'll smelt some iron, crafting table, and make an iron sword, because that is clearly what went wrong last time. Or do an iron rolling pin. Iron sword. Now that I have a power glove, extra HP, and an iron sword, the mimic should not be a problem at all. I already do half of its health. And it's gone. Aqua dashers. Allows player to walk on fluids while sprinting. This will be very good for when we traverse the ocean, if we traverse at one point. Or we just use a boat as well. I'm starting to believe that these are not as rare, but I could be wrong. Antidote vessel. Ooh. Since the iron chestplate just doesn't look as cool, I'm gonna drop it for a blast furnace. Another whoopee cushion. This gives me a bit of trauma, but why not? This is turning out to be a very lucrative cave with lots of new things. Steadfast spikes. This seems new. So I'll take that over my sticks. Iron pants. Let's see. These look absolutely terrible. Diamonds. Finally. After a long time of not getting normal diamonds, finally got some diamonds. And I will try to get my XP level back to 30 before I leave. And of course, also grab as much iron as I can. Or grab a full stack as soon as I say that. Since now I have a full stack, I'm going to leave the cave. That is lava. How did I reach lava before I reach the surface? I should be sort of safe right here. And I'm burning. This might be a really good time to smelt my iron so I can make a bucket. Now they have some lava. We can head back up to the surface in a slightly larger victory. The important thing are the blast furnaces. That's exactly why I'm going to drop 2 iron. I don't need that. I can grab the iron. Yeah. Okay. I'm free! Now that I have escaped the cave, I just need to grab my dog from the base of the cave, where I left him there, and then head back to base. He's so happy to see me. Okay, now I have 2. I have 2 lava sources. That's a lot of cobblestone. It should just work better, or its flow better. After this really good mining trip, I'm gonna smelt down all my iron, and I'll see you guys when I have smelted all my iron. And with that, all the iron has been smelted. Now the only thing left to do is to make hoppers. We grab oak planks, or just grab the pre-crafted chests. Make 2 hoppers. And now, if we take this out, cobblestone now forms and gets dropped into this chest. I just realized here that I completed an achievement and I got Knight of the Realm reward banner. It seems really cool. I wonder if I break it's still gonna have the same text. Nope, it's not. If you make a loom, put a banner in, or if you craft a banner, I think you can copy banners from one to the other, if I'm not mistaken. Which I probably am, but it never hurts to try. Nope. Okay. I'll figure out a way to copy that so we can later use this in future episodes. Put that on there. Okay. Thank you for watching the 2nd episode of my Let's Play series. We were able to get full iron armor and start the create mod. Next episode, I'm thinking of making an actual base in this tent, a storage area, and maybe even finish up the cobblestone farm to make a real iron farm out of it. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye.